It's a very personal thing to connect with the divine and to channel messages. It's a huge responsibility, I feel. Hey guys, it's Terrie. So great to see you. How's your heart today? I want to know how your heart is. I really hope it's doing well. I'm feeling very vulnerable to actually read this out loud here, which seems rather silly considering that I already did read this publicly once before when I led a community connection kind of event. And it's a beautiful message, and it was a message that I channeled from spirit, from my spirit team. I call them Team Terrie. And the way I came up with this message, or the way it was channeled to me, was I did give a specific focus, which was, what do folks who are attending this connection event, what can I share with them from you, right? So this is from my team to them. But I got really great feedback from it, and it made me, again, this is very vulnerable because for me to even share this with you because it's a very personal thing to connect with the divine and to channel messages. It's a huge responsibility, I feel. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you is actually twofold. One, to get the message out, because it is a really beautiful message. And two, to help me get over myself. So this actually can help me heal my process of like my insecurities of publicly sharing channeled messages. Now I know that might seem silly because my personality is gregarious and vivacious and filled with joie de vivre, and I have no problems reading in public. I have no problems speaking in public. I have no problems demonstrating my skills in public or even for testing or validation. But I do have insecurities when it comes to sharing channeled messages. So I thank you for watching this and for listening to this, because you're helping me heal myself as I break the habit of being myself. So with much gratitude and vulnerability and a little bit of fear, I wanted to read to you this message that I did channel. So here we go. And I am reading it, so please forgive me if I'm not staring directly at you while I look down and read it. But ooh, my heart is beating so fast. But I do want to just share this with you. So thank you for the opportunity for me to get over myself. Namaste. Look at me avoiding. Can you see me avoiding this? Are you guys able to see my patterns of like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Here we go. Radiate beauty. It comes from authenticity, not truth, authenticity. Authenticity reveals vulnerability, which is different from truth. When you radiate your beauty, you can be found. You are a beacon, a light. It is your signal. You are a lighthouse. How many of you are afraid to shine your light? How many of you are afraid to radiate your beauty? So many humans don't even know their beauty, which leads to confusion and disconnection. From that sadness and heaviness playing out in addiction to escape. Addiction is the disconnection from self. It's the lack of understanding one's beauty. Oh, I'm shaking, y'all. Here we go. Beauty is about truth, and the truth to stand in oneself and shine as if there's no other option. As if there's so much darkness, it's the only way to see. It's to help light the way for others. That's why beauty is important. It's being of service without even understanding how or why. It just is. You have this saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, which makes it seem as though beauty is limited to only those that see it. But how can that be true when your inner light is your beauty? It's you, which is unlimited and makes space for all. It's a choice for you to remedy your disconnection. It's up to you. How to remedy is not only by discovering your authenticity, but by sharing it, being that lighthouse, shining bright, the light from within, so that it can light the way for others. Shining the light for even you to walk clearly on your path. If you hide your beauty, you deprive the world. Hot damn, isn't that? I mean, mama pajama. It gets me every time because it is so easy for us to just get disconnected by the mundane everyday, let alone the times of uncertainty that we're in. And so I almost felt like after reading this, because when I channel, it feels completely different. I'm just a conduit. Like even when I'm giving readings, I'm just a conduit. I don't remember shit. Like had I not written this out, I wouldn't remember anything. Actually, what I started to do was when I started automatic writing, which I try and do on a daily basis. It doesn't always work out that way, but I actually started recording them because when I'm doing automatic writing, I don't see words. If I'm using my hand, it's all scribbles. If I'm using my laptop, it's all like no spelling. There's symbols, the whole thing. I don't know what the fuck, right? So I started recording them so that I could actually share these messages. I can't believe I'm sharing these messages. It makes me very vulnerable to share these. So it was just, to me, this is super powerful. And it just goes to show that every soul is beautiful. Now, what we look like on the outside, people have preferences. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and everybody's not going to be your cup of tea. And it's just really important to understand and know that your beauty that is inside needs to be let out. Otherwise, the world is not getting what it needs, which is your specific broadcasting signal, which is so unique, like a thumbprint, yes? So, and I don't know why I just looked at my thumb, but I did. That's how individual each of us are and our energetic frequencies and how the world needs it. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for allowing me to do this and to get vulnerable with you. This was so fucking uncomfortable. But, it's also super important for you to know that if I can do this, you can do this, This is not, again, just because I like public speaking and just because I like, people hearing what I have to say, even though it hasn't always been that way. I'm healing and I'm showing up for you and for me and for everybody. And so can you, because you count, you matter. And I just wanted to remind you of that. So thank you for this. And I'm always saying stay connected, right? Because the human brain is wired for connection. So stay connected to yourself Stay connected to your family and friends, and of course, stay connected to me. And you can do that by checking me out at terriehuberman.com. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see ya on the flip side.